Hi folks, Steven here. So I wanted to have a discussion about music suggestion algorithms. Now, if you're not familiar with what these are when you go on usually a music streaming service, so that could be Spotify, that could be Google Play Music, or even YouTube's music interface. Apple Music sort of tries to go more towards curated stuff, but they might have some things in there that make certain suggestions. But these sort of try to predict, what songs you're going to be interested in listening to and stuff like that. And over the years, I've noticed these tend not to work very well for me personally. And I think I've kind of come to a realization why, and I wanted to share that. So it seems like most of these are based on either artists or genres or some combination of the two. And that's not really the way I sort of categorize and listen to music. I like to think of myself as being very diverse in my genre interests. I'll listen to jazz or pop or rock. And so this doesn't seem to really help. I don't even really follow that many artists that closely. I think one of the exceptions would probably be Weird Al Yankovic, as you might expect. So that doesn't mean I don't listen to any popular music, but it does kind of leave me in an odd place. Like any art form, music has to be relatable to sort of make an impact. And as a result, these things can kind of give some unusual results when I do like a song. Well, let me give you an example. A couple years ago, I was doing some research on Kate Pearson from the B-52s. I was kind of hoping to get an interview, never panned out. And I ended up, as a result, purchasing her solo album she had just released, Guitars and Microphones, and listened to it. And the song that made the most impact is called Time Wave Zero. And I really liked it. And aside from the quality of the song, I eventually realized, hey, this kind of reminds me of one of the character motivations in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. The basic premise of the song is, would it be better if we all perished around the same time? It is a little bit dark in that way, kind of like the game, that facet of it is. But that kind of made me realize that, that's sort of the line of thought there. And, as a computer programmer, it really occurred to me very quickly that, geez, how do you write an algorithm that detects something like that? First of all, you need to know a lot about the person outside of music, what video games they played, what movies they watched, stuff like that, which is, not something these are usually set up for, if at all. And you got to have really, in this particular case, a very deep understanding. This is sort of an important plot point, but being able to draw a comparison between that and the lyrics of the song is a tall order. If you could develop such an algorithm, maybe it could have, I guess, put things the other way around, figured out that the legend from Pokemon 2000 was a good fit for a B-52 song, but you can kind of see that that's quite a leap there. And to be honest, I think we're still quite a ways away from having that be a thing. It might happen someday, but it's probably going to take years or even decades of computer science research and AI development to do that. But having said that, I did kind of want to give your thoughts. Are any of you in a similar situation where you just find these things don't work super well, or maybe you do have some great surprises you found with that? Give us a comment. Always like to hear that. All right, folks, thanks.